Good morning, Brent. Thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate you giving up some of your valuable time to come and see the new products.
Only a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Team Nashua, today's demonstration is going to be on the new Pro C7200 Series products, where Brent and I will be liaising in terms of customer-facing type presentation to give you a heads up on the demonstration techniques that are possible so that you can better interact and engage with your customer in terms of the applications and the client expectations. So thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time. So without further ado, let's run you through the product. So Brent, I know you're familiar with certain of the machines and you've had previous experience using similar devices. So let's walk you through the new technology and explain how this all works.
Great.
To the right-hand side of the machine, something you may be familiar with previously, we've got a vacuum feed, high capacity, large volume feeder. So here we've got two paper drawers. The benefit that we have with that is that we're now able to feed SRA3 media all the way up to 360 GSM and all the way down to 52.3 or thereabouts. So if you're feeding your typical NCR or invoice book type documents, it's a possibility. But best of all, automatically duplexing on 360 GSM. So your business cards,
wow.
You're automatically able to duplex through the device. Then we've got the main print engine. Within the main print engine, Brent, we've got the possibility on the 7200 series of either a 4-color or a 5-color station. So something you're not familiar with because your current technology involves 4-color, typical CMYK.
Correct.
The upside we have today is that we have an additional 5th color station. And there are a range of possibilities on that 5th color station, which I'll explain to you in some detail. Then you've got a very simple and straight paper path through the product, which ensures high reliability and productivity, and your main paper drawers for your convenience, type of media, etc. We've got the control panel, which allows us easy access and visibility in terms of what's happening on the device. We even have a light which shows you the actual status of the machine whilst it's in operation.
That's great.
And then left of machine, Brent, we've got the possibility of attaching a range of different options for finishing. More simplistically, we've got, for this type of application, we've got the booklet finisher available. What you see available on this is a standard folding, saddle stitching, and booklet printing capability. Although we have the possibility of expanding that all the way up to Blockmatic professional booklet maker, there are high capacity stackers and punchers, etc. available. So there's a range of different possibilities, but for simple application we'd prefer to keep it down to a minimal requirement.
How many pages can it saddle stitch?
Brent, the strength of this product is that we've actually stepped up that capacity. Okay. So previous models generally only able to saddle stitch 20 pages, which is 80 images. Okay. The benefit we have now is that we can step that up all the way up to 120 images, which is 30 sheets.
Wow,
so a slightly bigger, more robust booklet without having to go to an alternative finishing mechanism, which is all a bit better.
Look, my current machine can't do that, so that's great.
Quite right. Yeah, that's a strength. Again, back to what your color machine can't do currently. Right of machine, we'll see there fitted on the device is the bypass unit. The bypass unit allows us to feed a range of different media types all the way up to what we refer to as banner. So this is a good example here. This is a 700mm media length. Sure. It's automatically duplexed back to back, so we're not having to do a manual process to emulate that image. Sure. Although the capability in fact extends itself all the way up to 1260 mils. So we can go to an even longer image if desired.
Wow. Okay.
And then let's talk, Brent, through a little bit more about what is possible on the machine using that 5th color station. So something that you'd be unfamiliar with currently is that very seldom are we able to work with metallic type medias. This is an example.
Wow, this is amazing, man.
Okay, and that's a heavy 360 GSM board. Sure. And what we're able to do here is that using the white toner, we're in fact able to produce an image on that media, which is different to anything that the opposition may be able to offer.
Absolutely.
Something that expands your range of options to the client, sure, and would allow you to also grow your volume and increase your revenue.
Wow.
So something that is also possible using that same media with that background and the possibility of the white color station.
Yeah.
What would happen is we pre-print the white image and then overlay the full color CMYK process on top of the white.
Yeah.
So now we're working with a texture or a metallic media, but then with a full color image printed over the top to give us a metallic effect.
But this actually looks like you've got like metallic toner, you know, that's the kind
Absolutely.
of effect. Wow,
Absolutely.
that's
So your color
fantastic.
gamut that's possible on a 4-color device is expanded dramatically by the fact that this machine is now able to print even metallics.
Sure. That looks impressive, eh?
Thank you, appreciate that. On that same topic, Brent, here's an example again of a capability the machine offers that you can't work with a 4-color device, is that you're unable to print a full color image on a colored media.
Yeah.
With the 5th color station using the white toner, what we would do is you can print certain areas in white only.
Sure.
But what you see here is that wherever we print a full color image, again we're undertoning using the white toner to produce the full color effect over the top.
Sure.
So again, expanding your possibilities. If you think about business cards, menus, photo books, all that sort of thing,
Wow.
not previously possible, suddenly we can do that on this machine.
That looks great. Looks fantastic.
Then I'd also like to show you, Brent, a possibility of working with neon toners. There are 2 possibilities on the device. So we can work with neon yellow, which you're seeing here, printed on a colored media. And we're also able to offer neon pink. So again, it expands the range of color possibilities and creates a very vibrant color, not possible with a CMYK or even a lithopress.
Okay, sure. Where do these extra neon pink and neon yellow toners come from?
Okay, so Brent, what is happening is your CMYK colors are placed in the conventional place. Using the 5th color station, we simply swap that toner cartridge out, take it out of the device,
Okay.
change it with the option that you'd prefer to use.
Either neon pink, neon yellow.
Neon pink, neon yellow, clear toner, white toner,
Oh, yes.
or invisible red. I'm going to tell you more about
Wow,
that now.
invisible red. Oh, okay.
It sounds like a conundrum, but Brent, let me give you a clearer indication of what I'm referring to. I'll in fact show you 2 things. So Brent, if you have a look at that envelope,
Okay.
what do you think of the print quality?
Well, there isn't any.
There isn't any.
Yeah, there's nothing on here.
Okay, so if I use a UV light, you'll notice that
Oh, wow.
certain areas of the print
Yes.
are suddenly visible. So they're not visible to the naked eye until you show
Can I have a look?
absolutely.
Okay. Wow.
And Brent, what you might also enjoy with this is that it expands the range of possibilities using that invisible red for the likes of invitations to events.
Yeah, nightclubs. I
or
can think of a whole lot of
certificates.
stuff.
There
yeah,
we go.
Holy moly. Yeah.
So you've now got a document that is completely unique, and best of all,
Sure.
there's no printing process would allow you to duplicate this document.
Okay.
So you have a very unique proposition.
So certificates for colleges and universities and stuff like that, obviously for
Absolutely
legitimacy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it becomes
wow.
completely unique.
No, it opens up a range of opportunities from our side.
Something that's different, and again, it allows you an opportunity to grow your volume. Your
Absolutely.
application is different, and you differentiate yourself from your competitor.
Yeah, 100%. That sounds great.
So Brent, that gives us a fairly good understanding of the baseline of the product and what it's able to offer. There are in fact 2 different print engines. There's the 7200 and there's the 7210, either of which are available in 4 or 5 color.
Does it come with the Fiery controllers?
So the Fiery, absolutely, I think you'll be familiar with that. You've run a production device, but as is typical, the Fiery controller is absolutely the newest, greatest technology. And the strength of the new Fiery and the new Nashua print engine is that we're now able to render print at up to 2400 by 4800 DPI.
That's decent.
So again, we set the benchmark in terms of the quality expectation of your client.
Yeah.
And it's probably at a level higher than most of the machines that you might compete against offering the same product.
Well, currently my Xerox only does 24 by 24, so there
Quite
you go.
correct.
Yeah,
so we've stepped the
wow.
quality level up some degree,
Sure.
and that again allows you to operate in the market with something that is at the top of the printing line. And everything that we're able to do on the Fiery command station is also available to us on the large color display.
Oh, okay.
So we have easy access to the previously printed jobs that are sitting in the held queue. So once we're able to reproduce a print job, it's that much easier than it is by having to go back to the main work desk, etc. So Brent, thank you. appreciate your time very much, and we appreciate the opportunity to show you more about the product. Is there anything that we may have missed or that you'd like to understand or have more clarity on?
Yes, I'd just like to find out about the price.
The price, absolutely. So I think, Brent, what we need to understand is that we will sit down and let's understand exactly how this machine is best going to fit your application, particularly in terms of what finishing options we adopt to your environment, and we can pick it up from there.
Great, thank you.